Another interesting thing is, in the process of development, when you are conceived in your mother's womb, the first thing that comes is the heart. And then comes the brain. So in the process, heart is the eldest brother and brain is the younger brother. But as you are born, the brain becomes more, it supersedes the elder brother heart in monopolizing things. It generates stress, puts more stress and pressure on the heart. And the heart to comply. And there's a limit to it. So always when you watch your brain and thought, don't forget your heart also. Be stress-free. The culprit is stress. You have to prevent the stress. You have to live the life. Life has to be lived happily, healthily, harmoniously, lovingly. And that is possible only through daily practice of Kriya Yoga and studying Bhagavad Gita and listening to your Guru. You have three bodies. One is the physical body. The other is the astral body. The other is the causal body. The physical or the sthula sarir. Astral body is the sukma sarir. And causal body is the karan sarir. And these three are actually the biological aspect of it. And these three are controlled from within, partially at least, by the soul. Jivatma. Jivatma or individual soul is the conditioned soul. In contrast to the supreme soul, the unconditioned soul of the Spirit of God. And as long as you do not realize your oneness with the unconditioned soul, this world you will not enjoy the worldly life. There is so many stress, worry, anxiety. Something about the soul. The soul is all pervading. It is still, at the same time, it is everywhere at the same time. Yet, the Jivatma or individual self is conditioned and appears to be confused and limited. And this is called avidya or maya. Avidya means lack of knowledge. What is the knowledge? Real knowledge is awareness. What is yoga? Yoga is not a very big, complicated thing. Awareness of your own inner higher self. In this disease-prone, death-prone body resides, abides, is the immortal self, that is your soul. Superficially, it is conditioned, so you appear to be suffering. So be deconditioned through calming the mind and through meditation. Meditation, don't forget meditation. Every day you must do at least few minutes of meditation. That is the only liberating thing. In Kriya Yoga, we call it Paramahansa, law of karma. Whatever happens to you, which you like, you call it good. Which you don't like, you call it bad. The whole thing is your own earning. There is a cosmic encyclopedia. And that is in the Vedas and Vedantas, in the Yoga scriptures known as Jamaraj and Chitragupta Panjika. Chitragupta Panjika is actually the cosmic encyclopedia where every thought, every speech, every action of a person is recorded forever. And that, according to the cosmic law of karma, brings result. So watch your every thought, every word. The more you practice Kriya, the more your mind is calm and positive. You understand better, and your meditation and your understanding will be much better if you practice meditation at the same time, devote few minutes to Bhagavad Gita study. Then about fitness. In ancient times in India or Bharat, the saints, they used to do kaya kalpa. A very interesting word. Remember, this kaya kalpa. Kaya kalpa means cancelling the effect of time on your body and mind. Means if you are those people who try to practice, it is recorded in literature that they used to live for 100 years, 200 years, 300 years, and more. Records are there. Now, what is Kaya Kalpa? Total regeneration, overhauling of your system through most technique of Kriya Yoga, through herbs, through right food, through right mentality. And in Kriya Yoga, like the pranam technique, bow technique, and then the Mahamudra, Sushumna Mudra, and the pranayam, they are actually part of the Kaya Kalpa. So you please take up a project, do Kaya Kalpa. Be younger, look younger, feel younger. It's true, it is not exaggeration. Now, yoga has different names. According to Patanjali, complete ideal concentration of the mind is yoga. So when we meditate, it is perfect concentration means the meditator, the process of meditation, and the object of meditation, they become one. There is no more distinction. You are beyond time and space. Because you are with the soul, and soul is beyond time and space. God never disappoints anybody. If you ask sufficiently with transparency and faith, it comes. When God feels that you are able to accept God's gift. So, one of the prayer books of Divine Mother, it is there. Jam jam chintayate kamam, tam tam prapnoti nishchitam, param aishwarya matulam prapsyase bhutale kuman. Means, whatever you think, whatever you desire, whatever you want and you wish and you ask God about it, you get it surely. It's a guarantee. That's the meaning of the Sanskrit words. The only thing, you should be transparent in your report. You should be positive, and you should have the faith and patience to wait. Because God will wait when His gift the person can tolerate. Because if He gives a gift and the person cannot tolerate, then God will not give it. So till you are ready, you are not ready, God will not fulfill those desires. So never hesitate to ask, even material requirements, never hesitate to ask God. At what time you ask? After the Paravastha, you do Jyoti Mudra. After Jyoti Mudra, concentrate full at the soul center. Concentrate deeply. And then think about what you want. That is how you communicate with God. That's the technique of it. The human voice has no place in it. Your thought, your willpower immediately transported there, and that is fulfilled. Nature fulfills. It never leaves a gap or vacancy. Anger. The greatest sinner is anger. And how anger is produced. When there is too much desire, and when these desires cannot be fulfilled, it produces anger. So have control over your desire. And the desire comes from the restlessness of the mind. Calm down the mind. Through different ways. The easiest is Kriya Yoga and Kriya Yoga Pranayama. Just do mechanically. The aim of life is happiness and peace and love. It is all within you. Exploit your lower animal self, rise above it, and enjoy life. how to improve your efficiency and skill in work. Practice kriyayoga sadhana and meditation and listen to the Guru. Because Bhagavad Gita also Krishna has emphasized, you can realize God, you can be liberated through performing your own duties to the best of your ability as a service to God. That is called sacrifice. What happens when you are meditating, you are in paravastha, and many thoughts come. So here the advice is, Dhyanat Shanta Punar Japet, Japat Shanta Punar Dhyaye. Here is the role of your Ishta mantra, which is given during initiation. When body purification, chakra purification, establishing the Ishta, when mantra is given, that is Ishta mantra. Repeat it as much as you can. So keep repeating mantras. You go to meditation stage. Through meditation, when restlessness comes, do the mantras. Because these Sanskrit mantras are actually physiotherapy of the brain. Very important. Remember it. And pranayam, mahamudra, bow technique, that is the excellent physiotherapy of your lungs and heart and intestine, gastrointestinal system. Now, what are the benefits of pranayam here? Lahiri Mahasaya, I am quoting Lahiri Mahasaya's about pranayam. Dayante jnayamananam dhatunangi gathamalaha tatha indriyani dayante dosaha pranasyana graha. Lahiri Mahasaya means, as you put metal, like you put ornaments of gold in fire, it burns the impurities and the gold shines more. Similarly, when you do the pranayam, it removes the accumulated stress and all the impurities of the mind, and you emerge shining more. It is true. The Lahiri Mahasaya's quotation. About pranayam, it says, my point in stressing pranayam and meditation is the greatest improvement agent is pranayam. It works to the mind. And everything is the mind. The whole creation is the mind. Pranayamo mahadharmo vedanam api agocharaha sarva punyasya sarohi paparati tulana. Mahapataka kotinam tat kotinam cha duskrutam purvajanmarjitam papam nana duskarma patakam nasyat eva mahadeva dhanyasu abdhasa yoga. Those people who practice pranayam every day, they are blessed. That's what they mean. It says the greatest spiritual practice is pranayam. Even the Vedas, the holy scriptures, are not able to describe its full greatness. Even sins accumulated through prior births, from millions of prior births, and bad conduct, bad action, negative actions performed through prior births, and all the sins of prior births, in addition to the sins of the present birth, all are burned to pranayam. And please remember, whenever I say pranayam, it means kriyayoga pranayam. This prana, according to their role, you should know these are the common things. The prana, main prana is known as the prana. It's the primordial life force, the supreme, and even gods and goddesses are victim of prana. So prana means the life energy, and it works in 5 ways in your body. That's the name. Number 1, the real prana works through the throat and the respiratory passages. Then the apana, that part of prana which works through the lower 2 chakras, Swadhisthana and Muladhara, the excretion, expulsion. Then there is samana, Samana is that name of that prana which operates through the gastrointestinal system. Eating, digesting, metabolizing, absorption, energy production. That is samana. Then Dhyana is the cardiovascular system. It spreads all over, distributing oxygen and taking away carbon dioxide. And Dhyana. And Udana is the spiritual energy stored in the brain. Prana is the greatest god, please remember. Because the other names of prana is Paraprana, is primordial prana, life energy. It is also known as the divine mother. It is known as the primordial mother nature. It is also known as the Parashakti. The whole thing is prana. Please remember. So pranayama has great benefit. In less time, more benefit. You are the projection of your higher self. Use your willpower, self-motivation power, and practice kriyayoga. Study the Bhagavad Gita. Take control of your destiny. Take control of your destiny. Rise above the cosmic law of karma. Be free from it. That is liberation. Rise above the biological weaknesses or sins like the disproportionate desires, anger, and greed. These three also have been emphasized in the Bhagavad Gita. These three are the gateway to hell, like disproportionate desire and anger and greed. Rise above it. Have control over your senses through pranayama and kriya yoga practice.